Hi there. Now I want to follow on from my previous video about sensitivity and talk about the related subject of chronic fatigue syndrome and chemicals, and how CFS flares and setbacks can be triggered by the everyday chemicals and detergents we might use in our home, and how to make sure we are not giving our body a toxic overload. So we know that people with CFS have a hypersensitive nervous system and are generally also emotionally sensitive. But being sensitive also includes physical sensitivities, which means people who are highly sensitive are usually more prone to allergies and reactions to airborne substances, such as things you might be using to clean your home. I have certainly noticed this in myself. I have various little allergies and reactions, sometimes to certain cosmetics or toiletries, and sometimes to seasonal allergens. And I have also recently realised that certain scented candles can make me feel really weird, slightly woozy and off-centre. In fact, there are theories that it is toxic overload that causes chronic fatigue in the first place, from toxins in the atmosphere, in foods we eat, to the detergents and chemicals we use in our home and on our bodies. But there is a lot we can do about this. Of course, if you live in a polluted area and are unable to move to a better area, then that is a problem. But even if that is so, there are things you can do to make sure that you decrease the other toxins in your life. First of all, let's have a look at detergents. As so many of the cleaners and sprays we use in our homes are really bad for us, releasing toxic compounds into the air that we then breathe in. In particular, the worst kinds of products are aerosols, air fresheners, bleach, carpet and upholstery cleaners, oven cleaners and floor cleaners. Now, I'm not going to go into all the science, as it would take forever and bore you to tears, but I know for sure that if I use some cleaners, they can leave me feeling suddenly fatigued and nauseated. But there are a growing number of cleaning products that are not only safer, but greener, vegan, or not tested on animals, which is something I always look out for. So brands such as Method are better to use than some of the more well-known brands. There are also companies such as Small that you can sign up to get regular deliveries of non-toxic laundry detergents and cleaning products. Now, I know these types of products are more expensive, but look, what price health? Health must be our number one priority because it's good health and energy that allows us to live the rest of our lives to the full. However, if you don't want that extra expense, we can use the things we have in our food cupboard for cleaning. For example, vinegar makes an excellent window cleaner, and bicarbonate of soda with lemon juice can be made into an effective everyday cleaner. Now, as for air fresheners, I'll stay away from these commercial sprays absolutely completely. I never use them. I think they are so bad for the body. If your room needs freshening, either open a window or perhaps burn some essential oils. Now, also watch out for scented candles. Look out for natural candles such as soy candles, but make sure that the fragrances are natural. However, even natural essential oil fragrances such as geranium or I think it's lemon oil can cause symptoms. So just be aware of any symptoms you get when you burn candles and see if there is something in them that might be affecting you. And Tilly has joined me because she wants to say that the toxins in household cleaners are not good for animals and children either. That's quite right, Tilly. Thank you for that. Now, as for toiletries, it's also a bit of a minefield. You should try to stick to natural ingredients and either low fragrance or fragrance-free products that won't cause any symptoms. I've actually stopped using perfume altogether because I just find that strong fragrances, even when they're essential oil based, can make me feel a bit weird and tired. I find the more subtle fragrance from a natural based body lotion, for example, is just as pleasant and less expensive. And don't use body sprays or spray deodorants. God knows what toxins you're spraying into the air and on your body that you then breathe in or absorb through your skin. Talking about deodorants, these these natural rock deodorants are actually really effective, and they may be expensive, but they last a really long time, so they actually work out as less expensive. And there's also this new product which was mentioned on Dragon's Den quite a while ago, Fussy deodorant, which I've bought, and it's really, really good too. And finally, the food we eat can also contain toxins. So the best thing to do here is to buy organic where you can. Use local organic farmers markets and buy local if possible. Start looking at labels and only buy things that are mostly of natural origin and free from chemical colouring and flavouring or loaded with preservatives. After you've watched this video, have a look at all the detergents and toiletries you are using and think about whether they may be contributing to your chronic fatigue. And then make a commitment to throw out the bad stuff and start using more natural and chemical-free products, or even make your own. I hope you found this useful. For more advice and information about managing and recovering from chronic fatigue syndrome, please subscribe if you haven't already, and please feel free to comment on this. I'll always try to answer as soon as I can. Bye for now.